as shit. Oh damn. This fucking boy, I'm cooked, boys. This is what the charts do to you. Alright, so going on the 4 hour. My bias for today is I wanted to see us draw higher into our trading range because what do we know about ranges? We always come into, if not the bullish order block, then right below it or right next to it. So here we came into the bullish order block. Here we almost did. We came into Sunday gap opening. He, here we came in bullish order block, sold off a little bit, and then went higher. Here we came into the bullish order block, and then sold off. Here we came into the bullish order block on yes. I'm not gonna show you it on a different time frame, but we did. So then my bias for today was we put in this new range right here, right? This new range right here, and I was thinking to myself, bro, please, bro, with these fucking fair value gaps, gang, pissing me the fuck off. With this new range right here, we came into a bullish imbalance, sold up, bought up, did the candle to the upside, so change in state and delivery. My bias became bullish off of that because we had change in state above that high. So right here, we had our change in state with displacement. So I was like, okay, bet. So market opens, and we're above that. So I'm looking for longs because I want to see us retrace back into the top of this range, which we did, and now we're sorting off. So beat off time. We came back into 62% retracement level. We were below 830 opening right here, this candle. We had manipulation to the downside. We had put in the SMT right here. If you zoom in, that's the SMT right there. Bullish and balance to the left of us. On ES, we took more sell side than we did on NQ. So obviously, fucking SMT. Um, yes, I mean NQ is telling us we want higher prices. So what did we do? We got higher prices. It looks cleaner on ES. So displacement lower, took out manipulation sell side, took out this low, took out these lows. If fair value gap gets inverse right here on this little square that I'm wiggling around, bam, displacement to the upside. You can get it in there. Your stop should be below the fair value gap. Or, if you're scared to have if you want a tighter stop, you could wait for the retracement, which doesn't always happen. But either way, this would have been a good trade if you got in below the displacement higher. But zoom out though, because on a 1 minute, that's a risky trade. Trust me, it's a risky trade on the 1 minute. We did have displacement higher. Came back into the change in state, filled higher. That's a good trade. But you could have come and got stopped out, or got out prematurely before the move higher because you were scared. So just look at the 15-minute and wait for a potential retracement for a better entry because better safe than sorry. And on ES there was really just a move, like a crazy move higher, so like it would have been fine. If you zoom in on ES, on NQ, this right here is a just off market experience, I can tell you that this is an inverse fair value gap on like a 30-second. On the 1 minute, it's not, solely because just different market structure. The candles are a little bit different and whatnot, bodies. But on the 30-second, that's an inverse fair value gap. Displacement higher, come back into the inverse, displace higher above the high time frame bearish fair value gap, and then come back into the inverse. You can get in more orders there, and then we displaced. Um, my notes for today, I really like this trade because basically this like box right here, this was a high time frame. Here, I'll go to the 4 hour. This was a high time frame bearish fair value gap, and I was talking to one of my mentors because I was scared that we were gonna fill lower from that, but he told me that I have it in my notes. He told me that. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not this one. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I'll just say it. Basically, unless you think that fair value gap's gonna hold, then don't let it fool you. Fair value gaps are just you know, they're not make or break. So it's not always gonna be, this is gonna happen because that's there type of deal. And if we're looking for higher in a range, then don't sweat it too bad, bro. Like it's really never that serious. We were trading inside this fair value gap the whole day. On ES, I was scared out of my mind, bro. I was scared to take a long because of that. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I got out prematurely because of that fair value gap. And I was like, fuck. Like look at right here. We were trading inside of that on market open. And the whole day we were trading inside that until we eventually sold off like a few hours ago. Um, but what knowing what I know with ranges, like we're always trading inside a bearish imbalance. But once we had that initial change in state, like here with this Diddy candle, we know that the draw is higher, so it's fine. Until we meet the almost bearish order block, then the draw is higher, so it's fine. And now I feel like tomorrow we're gonna, and this week we're probably will sell off unless we want higher prices. So we're gonna stay on our toes because we barely came down to sell side. We had high time frame SMT in the morning, but another thing I learned with SMTs recently from Justin is that SMTs aren't like, oh, high time frame SMT, we're gonna sell off to the ground. No, it's just a confluence to take some sort of sell side for our move higher. So once we get a significant amount of liquidity taken from SMT, then we can, flip our bias once we see that change in state. So that's what I did here. That SMT was just to take some sort of sell side so we can propel higher. We could be moving higher tomorrow, but I don't know. Let's check news real quick. Okay, yeah, I mean, is this good for yes or bad? Open that bitch up. It's good for. Okay, so we could be bearish tomorrow, but we'll see. With with price action right now, this is not bearish price action. This is bullish as fuck. So